Question number 1, we need to find the zeros of the quadratic polynomials and we need to verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. So first subdivision, x square minus 2x minus 8 equal to 0. So first of all, when we are factorizing, two things we have to keep it in mind. First thing, always till you find the zeros, this you should not forget, equal to 0. Okay, because when we are equating to 0, we can find the x value, such that if you substitute that x value in this polynomial, you will get the answer as 0. That is the definition of zeros of the polynomial. Okay, so this is very important. Second point, always check whether degree should be in decreasing order and the highest degree should be 2 for the quadratic polynomial. So here the highest degree is 2, then 1 and constant. So it is in decreasing order. Now we start to split the middle term. Before that, multiply the x square and the constant term with their signs. That is very important. Here, minus 8 into x square. So, minus 8x square. If the product is minus, then whatever the number you are finding, 1 should be plus, 1 should be minus. Because plus into minus will get minus. Next thing, check with the middle term. If the middle term sign is negative, then the greater number in which whatever you are finding, the greater number should be negative, smaller number should be positive. If the middle term is positive and the product is negative, then the greater number should be positive, smaller number should be negative. So these are the main points you should keep in mind before starting to factorize any quadratic polynomial. Okay, so 8, 4 2s are 8. If we minus 4 and 2, we'll get 2. As the product is minus, surely we need to subtract. Since the middle term is negative, the greater number is 4. So minus 4x plus 2x. So minus into plus minus, 4 2s are 8, x into x square. Minus 4 plus 2 will give minus 2. So now write the power 2 as it is. In place of this minus 2x, we are going to replace it as minus 4x plus 2x. And the constant term with that sign properly as it is. Now we are going to group these two terms and these two terms separately. If you check with these two terms, x is common. The number is not common. So only the x is common. If you take x as common, we have x square here. So x into x, x square. In between minus, the sign is plus. So plus into minus, minus. X into 4 will give 4x. Same way, since x is positive here, we should get positive. And 2 and 8, we can take 2 as common. So plus 2 into plus x will give 2x. Plus into minus, minus. 2 4s are 8. Always check that these brackets having the same term. Only then we can take that particular term as common. So this is one term, this is one term. In these two terms, x minus 4 is common. Okay, so we are taking that x minus 4 as common. If we take that as common, the remaining will be x plus 2 equal to 0. Now, I am going to take this x plus 2 to the right side. As we have as product here, right side if it goes as division. 0 by any number, 0. So we have x minus 4 equal to 0. Minus 4 to the right side will be plus 4. 0 plus 4 we get 4. Similarly, I am going to take this x minus 4 to the right side. As it is a product in the left side, right side it will be a division. 0 by any number will be 0. So x plus 2 equal to 0. Plus 2 if it goes to the right side it will be minus. 0 minus 2 it will be minus. So we have found the zeros. Alpha will be 4, beta will be minus 2. If you substitute these two values in the quadratic polynomial, you get the answer as 0. That's why we are equating to 0 till you get the answer. Okay. Now with these zeros, whatever we have found, we will add those values. So 4 plus of minus will be minus, 2 will give us 2. Product 4 into minus 2. Plus into minus minus, 4 2s are 8. This we have found using the factorization method. Similarly, we will find using the coefficient, sum and product. So if you check the coefficient of the x square, x and constant terms are ABC. So coefficient of x square is 1, so A is 1. Coefficient of B is x is minus 2, so B is minus 2. Constant is minus 8, so C is equal to minus 8. We have the formula for sum and product. So alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. So this minus is already in the formula. So minus of, already we have minus 2 for b by 1. Minus into minus plus 2 by 1 is 2. Alpha beta, it is c by a. So that is minus 8 by 1, minus by plus minus 8 by 1, 8. So this is using the coefficient method and formula. If you check alpha plus beta is 2, 2. Alpha beta minus 8, minus 8. Since the values are same for the sum and product, the relationship is verified. This is how we'll do this question. I hope you can understand. If you have any doubt, please post it in the comment section. Now we'll move on to the second subdivision. 4s square minus 4s plus 1 equal to 0. First we'll factorize using the factorization method. If you check with the degree, 2, 1 and constant. We'll multiply the s square and constant term. So 4s square into 1, 4s square. Product is positive. So there are two options. Either 2 can be negative or 2 can be positive. It depends upon the middle term. Since middle term is negative, both numbers should be negative. 4s, either 4 ones are 4, but when we add or subtract, we will not get 4. Then 2 2s are 4. So 2s and 2s. This should be negative. So minus 2 will get minus 4. Minus into minus plus. 2 2s are 4. S into s square. So 4s square. Okay. So 4s square minus 2s plus 1 equal to 0. Now combining these two terms separately. So 4 and 2 we can take 2 as common. S square and s we can take s as common. So if you take 2s into 2s we'll get 4s square. Plus into minus 1 into 2s we'll get 2s. Similarly for these two terms, since 2s is positive here, we will take negative as common and 1. So minus into plus will get minus. So 1 into 2s will get 2s. So minus into plus minus, 1 into 2s, 2s. Minus into minus will give plus 1. 1 ones are 1. If you check, 2s minus 1 is common and again we have 2s minus 1 equal to 0. Taking one term to the right side and finding the value, we will get 2s minus 1 is equal to 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. S is equal to 1 by 2. Same answer for the next bracket also. 2s minus 1 equal to 0. 2s equal to 1. S is equal to 1 by 2. Whatever the highest degree in the given polynomial, that many zeros will have as the answer. For quadratic highest degree 2, so you'll have two solutions, alpha and beta. If the highest degree is 3, then 3 solutions, alpha, beta, gamma. Similarly, if highest degree is 10, then you will have 10 zeros for that polynomial. Okay. Now, alpha is 1 by 2, beta is also 1 by 2. Alpha plus beta, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. Since the denominator is same, we will add the numerators. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Alpha beta, 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. Numerator into numerator, denominator into denominator. That is 1 by 4. Now, by coefficient method. Coefficient of s square is 4. Coefficient of s is minus 4. Constant is plus 1. Sum of zeros by coefficient method, minus b by a, that is minus of minus 4 by 4. Minus into minus plus, 4 and 4 gets cancelled, that is 1. Alpha beta, formula is c by a. C is 1, a is 4. We cannot simplify further. We can have fraction also, no problem. If we check, sum of zeros alpha plus beta 1, alpha beta 1 by 4. So the relationship is verified. Third subdivision, if you check here, it is not in decreasing order. So we will arrange first in decreasing order, then we will do the factorization. So first we have x square term, then the x term, it is with minus. So minus 7x, then minus 3. Now multiply the constant and x square term. So minus into plus minus, 3 6 are 18, 18 x square, minus 18 x square. So one number should be positive, one number should be negative. So since the middle term is negative, the greater number should be negative. So minus 9x plus 2x. Minus 9 plus 2 will be minus 7. Minus into plus will be minus. 9 2s are 18. X into x square. Now replacing the middle term. 6x square plus 2x minus 9x minus 3 equal to 0. Combining these two terms separately. 6 and 2 we can take 2 as common. X square and x we can take x as common. So this is 3x plus 1. Minus, both terms have minus, so we can take minus as common. 3 and 9 we can take 3 as common. Then that will be 3x. Since we have minus here, minus into plus will be minus. 3 ones are 3. Taking 3x plus 1 as common, we will have 2x minus 3 inside. Now taking one term to other side, we will get 3x plus 1 equal to 0. 3x is equal to 0 minus 1 is minus 1. X is equal to minus 1 by 3. Then 2x minus 3. Taking this 3x plus 1 to the right side, it will be 0. So 2x is equal to 0 plus 3 is 3. X is equal to 3 by 2. So alpha is equal to minus 1 by 3. Beta is equal to 3 by 2. Then when we add these two terms, minus 1 by 3 plus 3 by 2. So 3 and 2 will have LCM as 6. So here it is minus 2 plus 9. So it is plus 7 by 6. Alpha beta, it is minus 1 by 3 into 3 by 2. We can cancel this 3. Minus into plus is minus. So minus 1 by 2. Then by coefficient method, A is 6, B is minus 7, C is minus 3. Formula for alpha plus beta, it is minus B by A. So minus of minus plus 7 by 6. Alpha beta, it is C by A, that is minus 3 by 6, 1 and 2. So minus 1 by 2. If you check the values, 7 by 6, 7 by 6, minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2. The relationship is verified. Next subdivision, 4u square plus 8u equal to 0. Here we don't have constant term, only u square and u. If you have that, then take the variables as common, don't take it to one term to the right side. If you check with the numbers 4 and 8, we can take 4 as common, u square and u, we can take u as common. So 4u into u will give u square. Since both numbers are positive, we don't need to worry about the signs. 4 2s are 8 into u. So 4u, we are going to take this u plus 2 to the right side. 0 by any number will be 0. So 4u equal to 0. 0 by 4 will give us 0. Similarly, we are taking this 4u to the right side. 0 by any number will be 0. So u plus 2 is equal to 0. U will be 0 minus 2 minus 2. So alpha equal to 0, beta equal to minus 2. So alpha plus beta will be 0 plus of minus 2. So we'll have minus 2. Alpha beta 0 into minus 2. 0 into any number will have 0. Next, by coefficient method, coefficient of u square is 4 and B, coefficient of u is 8 and C, since we don't have constant term, it will be 0. Then alpha plus beta is minus B by A, that is minus 8 by 4. 4 2s are 8. So we'll have minus 2. And alpha beta C by A, 0 by 4. 0 by any number will have 0. So alpha plus beta minus 2, alpha beta 0. Since the values are same, the relationship is verified. In this subdivision, if you check, we have square term and the constant term, not the middle term. For these kind of questions, here you can take the constants to the right side. So t square equal to 0 plus 15 will be 15. Since we need to find the value for t, as it has square, we need to remove that. So we are going to take square root on both sides. Whenever you are taking square root, keep it in mind, you should write it as plus or minus square root of that particular number. If it is involving the measurements, length, area, volume, cube, then we'll write as plus, because negative values will not be there, only the positive values. Other than that, for any number, it will be plus or minus. So that alone you keep it in mind. So we cannot simplify 15 as 3 and 5 are prime numbers, because 15 is 3 into 5. Both are prime numbers. So we cannot take out of the root as it is not a perfect square. So we get t is equal to plus root 15 minus root 15. So alpha is equal to root 15. Beta is equal to minus root 15. So when we add the zeros, root 15 plus or minus root 15. So we get 0. Alpha beta root 15 into minus root 15 plus into minus. Since we are multiplying the same root numbers, square root gets cancelled, we get the number alone. Then by coefficient method, coefficient of t square is 1. Since we don't have t term, it will be 0. C is constant, so it is minus 15. Alpha plus beta, the formula is minus b by a. So 0 by any number will get 0. Alpha beta formula, c by a, that is minus 15 by 1 is minus 15. So alpha plus beta 0, alpha beta minus 15. The relationship is verified. Last subdivision, 3x square minus x minus 4 equal to 0. So it is in decreasing order. We will multiply the x square and constant term. Plus into minus. 4 3s are 12 x square. Since the product is minus, one should be minus, one should be plus. Since the middle term is minus, the greater number should be negative. So here we have 3 4s are 12. When we subtract 4 and 3, we will get 1. So minus 4x plus 3x. So replacing the middle term, 3x square plus 3x minus 4x minus 4 equal to 0. Okay. Now combining these two terms and these two terms separately, taking 3x as common, we have x plus 1. Here both terms are minus, so we can take minus as common, 4 as common, so we'll get x. Since here we have minus into plus will be minus. Since x plus 1 is common, we can take that as common out. So x plus 1 into 3x minus 4 equal to 0. Taking one term to the right side as division, we'll get 0. 0 minus 1 is minus 1. 3x minus 4 equal to 0. 3x is equal to 4. So x is equal to 4 by 3. Therefore alpha is minus 1. Beta is 4 by 3. Alpha plus beta will be minus 1 plus 4 by 3. taking the LCM, it will be minus 3 plus 4, 1 by 3. And alpha beta is minus 1 into 4 by 3 plus into minus minus, so it is minus 4 by 3. Then by coefficient method, coefficient of x square is 3, coefficient of x is minus 1, constant is minus 4. Then for sum of zeros, formula is minus b by a, that is minus of minus 1 by 3, it is plus 1 by 3. Alpha beta, it is c by a, that is minus 4 by 3. If you check with the values, minus 4 by 3, minus 4 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3. The values are same, the relationship is verified. Question number 2, we need to form a quadratic polynomial where sum and products are given. So we have the formula x square minus sum of zeros into x plus product of zeros. Now we will substitute the given values. So x square minus 1 by 4x plus into minus minus, so minus 1. Okay. Then take the LCM. So when we take the LCM, 4 will be the LCM. So 4x square minus x minus 4. We can take by 4. We can take this 1 by 4 as common. So we get 4x square minus x minus 4. If we are equating to 0, then 1 by 4, if it goes to the right side, it will be 0. So we have 4x square minus x minus 4. Second subdivision, alpha plus beta equal to root 2. Alpha beta, that is product of zeros, is 1 by 3. Formula x square minus sum x plus product equal to 0. So we have x square minus root 2x plus 1 by 3. Like the first subdivision, take the LCM. So we can take 1 by 3 as common. So we get 3x square minus 3 root 2x plus 1. Third subdivision, they have given sum of zeros as 0, product as root 5. So using this formula, x square minus sum x plus product. So x square minus 0 into x plus product is root 5. 0 into any term is 0. So we have x square plus root 5. Fourth subdivision, sum and product both are 1. Using this formula, x square minus 1 into x is x plus 1 equal to 0. Fifth subdivision, sum is minus 1 by 4, product is 1 by 4. Use this formula. So x square minus into minus plus 1 by 4x plus 1 by 4. Taking 4 as LCM, 1 by 4 into 4x square plus x plus 1. This is the required polynomial. Sixth subdivision, sum is given as 4, product is 1. Using the formula, x square minus 4 into x plus 1 equal to 0, or x square minus 4x plus 1 is the required polynomial.